If you've ever needed to move, copy, rename, or maybe even edit a file on your Unraid server, you've probably already thought about jumping over to your workstation and doing it there. But there's actually another way you can do it that's surprisingly powerful and easy to use, and it's built right into Unraid. There's nothing to install, and you can launch it with just 2 letters. From your Unraid dashboard, open up a terminal window, type MC, and press enter. This launches Midnight Commander. And despite the fact that we're running this from the terminal, it's actually a pretty easy program to use. Let me make this full screen and we'll take a closer look. You'll see here you have 2 different panes, one on the left and one on the right. This makes copying and moving files around your server really easy. And you can even use your mouse in here. So not everything has to be done with the keyboard. For your normal file management on Unraid, I'm going to go to the location that Unraid recommends, which is going to be /mnt/user. Over on the left side here, you've got this slash with 2 dots. This will take you up one directory. If we double click on it, you'll see it goes back one. In here, I'm going to find /mnt, and inside of there, /user. This is where you're going to find all your Unraid shares are located. Now, before we go any further, I want to tell you about one important warning here. Now, if I go back a directory, you'll see all the disks listed there. You'll see the cache, disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, whatever you have in your system. These will give you direct access to the physical locations of the disks in your system and all the data that's stored on them. For normal file management, I highly recommend that you stick inside of the /mnt/user. You really don't want to start copying files between something like the /mnt/user and then the /mnt/ let's say disk 1, unless you really know what you're doing, because those 2 paths actually point to the same location. And if you don't know what you're doing, you could cause file corruption. So for today, I'm going to stick to the /mnt/user, and we're going to work with everything inside of there. I already created a test folder for this video, and you'll see that one right up here. It is the /mc-test. So I'm going to open that up. Inside of here, you're going to find a file that I've created called mc-test.txt. Now let's take a look at how Midnight Commander actually works. You can navigate up and down with the arrow keys. You can go onto a directory, press enter, and it'll open up that directory or go back. But like I said, this is mouse driven as well. You can also click on things and navigate that way as well. If you're just using the keyboard, you probably want to know how to get to the other pane or on the other side. It's pretty simple. Hit tab, jumps over to the other side. Hit tab again, jumps back. So by using tab, you can just switch back and forth between the left and the right pane. Pretty easy. If you've never used a file manager before, the whole concept is pretty simple. Over on the left side, you select the file you want or the directory or whatever it is. On the right-hand side, you can have a completely different location. Then you can use the commands at the bottom or wherever they're at and do what they say. So we can move a file from one location to another. You can copy a file from one location to another. And we'll go into more on that as we move through this video. This 2-pane system, I think, makes it really easy. You can easily see where stuff's coming from and where it's going to go. And across the bottom, you'll see the commands listed. These are all F keys, so F1, F2 through F10. Those are mostly the commands that you're going to use on a daily basis. It's nice that they're down there. You don't have to memorize anything. If you need something, it's most likely there. F1 simply brings up Midnight Commander's help. Escape gets you out. So if you're stuck and you need some help with something, it's a great place to go. All the information is right there, right inside of the program. F2 is menu. That is the user menu, which gives you access to some additional commands and actions. Hitting F2, you'll see there's stuff that pops up here. Once again, arrow keys, up and down, whatever you need. Mouse works too, scroll wheel, or just click. Once again, escape gets out. F3 is view. I've selected a file here. I will hit F3, and it opens up the contents of that file. You can see here it says this is a test of Midnight Commander, and I can't type anything in there. This is just viewing the file. And you may have noticed the commands at the bottom have changed. So I will now hit F3 to quit, and it takes us back to the main program. Once again, select the file you want. F4 opens it up into a built-in text editor. Now we can go and add some more text here, just like so. Command at the bottom is F2 to save, so I'll hit that. It's saved. Do you want to save it? Yes. Good. Done. Escape. And we're back. It's really nice. If you need a quick edit to a text file or configuration file, you don't have to find some other way of getting into it. You don't have to use Nano or Vim. You can just open up your terminal, type MC for Midnight Commander, enter, find the file, and go about editing. It's pretty easy. On that note, just a reminder here that we're working directly with the files on the server here, so you can modify pretty much any file on here, including important system files, so make sure you know what you're editing before you edit it. All right, next up we have copy, which does what it says, copies a file. I'm going to go over to the right-hand pane here, and we'll go to another location. Let's put this one we'll just drop it in media. Then we'll select the file that we want. We'll hit F5 for the copy option. And by default, it knows the file that we're selected and the location it's going. So we can simply hit OK, and it copies it over there. Now you can also go the other way. You can go to the right-hand pane, select the file, tell it to copy it over. You'll see it's going to the location that we have over on the left side, the /mnt/user/mc-test. I'm actually going to change the file name here just so we have a copy of it. And like so, hit OK, and you'll see it's copied it back over with a different name. Using this built-in file manager is pretty handy. Let's say you wanted to move more than one file. You could select multiples. To do that, you could either right-click on the files, like so. You see how they kind of change colors, got a little brighter yellow. Or we can hit Insert on the keyboard. See, it selects it, makes it brighter yellow. Once again, Insert. If you have a whole bunch of them, you can just Insert, Insert, Insert over and over, and it'll just go down the list and select them all. Once you have everything selected, you can go ahead and hit the F5 key again, and it'll copy all the files at once. I already have one named mc-test.txt. Do you want to override it? Sure, why not? There we go. They're both there. All right, next we've got this stupid little fly. All right, next we've got rename and move, which is the F6 key. You select the file you want. Let's say we rename this copy.txt file. Hit F6. It wants to move it here. I don't want this location. I'm going to change it back to where it's currently at. And then you simply type in the new name that you want. I want this now to be called renamed.txt. Okay, and you see it renamed it. But what if you wanted to move a file? It is the same exact thing. You select the file you want, hit the F6 key to move it. It wants to know the location. I'm going to leave the right pane's location where it was at in the media folder. I'll hit OK, and you'll see it's moved it from the left pane over to the right. So with the destination open in the other pane, it'll just move the file from one location to another. There's one thing here I really want to stress here. This is very important. Midnight Commander is great for organizing files, moving folders around, that kind of stuff, but do not treat it as a replacement for Unraid's built-in mover program. So if you need to do that, use Unraid's mover program. It's what it's built for, and that's the best thing to use. Another note on that point is that you don't want to start moving like app data folders around or virtual machine files or Docker containers while they're running. You can do it when they're stopped, but definitely not when they're running. But for normal file management, like we're doing here, then the F6 option for moving and renaming files makes it really simple and easy. Moving on, next we have make directory, F7. Hit F7, allows you to create a new directory. Let's call this just MC. Press enter, and you'll see it's created the subdirectory over here. That being said, F8 is delete. Select whatever you want to delete. I'm going to go over to my media share over here. I don't need all these copies of files in here. I'll hit F8. Gives me a quick little warning. Are you sure you want to do this? I hit yes, and it's gone. And this is something that you should pay attention to because we're working directly on the server and there's no recycle bin. There's no way to undo this. So if you delete something, it's gone. There's no safety net here. So when you do this, make sure that you've selected the right thing before you confirm your decision to delete it. Next, we've got F9, which is pull down. This activates Midnight Commander's pull down menus at the top of the screen where you can find more settings and options and that kind of stuff. And that leaves us finally with F10, which is quit. And that quits Midnight Commander and drops you back to the terminal program, just like so. Type exit, enter, and you're back to the main screen in Unraid. So that's Midnight Commander. And I think the coolest part about this is that there's nothing to install. It's built in. It's already sitting right there on your Unraid server. Open a terminal, type MC, and you've got a two-pane file manager where you can navigate shares, view and edit files, select multiple files, copy, move, rename, create directories, and delete things without ever having to remember a bunch of Linux commands. But just remember that you're working directly on the server, so be careful when you're moving or deleting. And for normal share management, make sure that you're working inside of the /mnt/user rather than in the individual disks. And if you're checking out Unraid for the first time, I'll have my affiliate link down in the description. It helps support the channel and no additional cost to you. If you've been using Unraid for years and never knew Midnight Commander was sitting right here, let me know in the comments. And if you have Midnight Commander shortcuts or features that you use all the time that I didn't cover, drop that down there too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.